Ladies, we need to talk. The Man of the Year TikTok trend is absolutely unhinged. Women are handing out trophies to bare minimum, emotionally unavailable, or even toxic men like it's the Grammys for gaslighters. This trend is the perfect example of how pick-me culture has internalized patriarchy, romanticizing male mediocrity while women exhaust themselves trying to prove that they're good enough to be chosen. My case in point: how to decenter men while married or in a relationship. I know that sounds shocking, but it's a damn thing. Stop living like a background character in your own life. Romanticize yourself again. Show up for yourself physically. Get blood work done. Get on the scale. Check yourself. Let go of that ride or die, build a man mindset you see on these TikToks with the Man of the Year trend. You are not his rehab center or his emotional dumping ground. Embrace rest and peace without guilt. Stop overfunctioning in the name of love. You don't have to hustle for your husband's comfort or your kids' comfort while emotionally neglecting yourself. Marriage is a partnership, not martyrdom. If you're doing 80 and he's doing 20, sis, that's not love. It's performance. You're not a bonus mom, a maid, a therapist, or an ego fluffer. You're a woman first. Keep your finances, your friendships, and your self-identity very, very strong. When you lose your last name, some of us keep it, you don't lose your sense of self. He's your partner, not your entire damn personality, sis. If you are the default therapist, scheduler, peacemaker, or emotional sponge, pause. Delegate. Let him carry some of the emotional weight and fumble and learn. That's how you grow. Stop asking for permission. You're grown. You don't need to check in like a damn teenager with her dad. You can set boundaries, make plans, say no, move with agency. You prioritize your inner life. That means you cultivate hobbies, interests that have nothing to do with your husband or boyfriend. Paint, study, a new language, gardening, dance, just for you. Not just what's going on with him and the family. Maintaining your spiritual practice, if applicable, praying, meditating, chanting, whatever it is that you do by practicing mindfulness, connecting with the higher source that isn't tied to your role as a wife or girlfriend. Establish emotional boundaries. Don't make his moods your responsibility. You can be supportive without absorbing or fixing. Invest in female friendships that are nourishing, not competitive or gossip driven. I know sometimes that can be difficult for some women because women are very competitive and weird. If not that, be your own best friend. Volunteering and pouring into your community or a cause that gives you some purpose. Make sure that you have financial literacy and independence, even if he's the primary breadwinner. Marriage is a partnership. It's not a performance for TikTok or for, social media in general. I think people get caught up into this idea that, oh, look at me, I'm in a relationship. Let your decisions be driven by your intuition, not just by keeping the peace or managing the male egos in your life. I say egos because many times there are many men in your family and you will be catering, doing the big Thanksgiving, the big Christmas, it's everything about them and not you. Recruit help. Own your sexuality, your intellect, and your body for yourself, not just through the male gaze. If you have kids, especially daughters and, sons, show them that women have their own missions in life. You can love your husband deeply and still not make him the center of your freaking universe. Let a partnership be about your life, not your entire identity. You are not the supporting actress in your story. You're not just happy because you're quiet and convenient. True happiness comes from wholeness. Here are some affirmations. Being a wife doesn't mean being a servant with a smile. I am not a pick-me. I picked myself. Main character energy, even in matrimony. Decentering men is self-love, not neglect. I didn't get married to forget who I am. Put them on sticky notes on your mirror. I'm not an internet guru, but I have been married close to 20 years. I have my master's degree, and I also have an MBA. And I also have an incredible family. This is from life experience. I hope this helps.